Daily price markup for EURUSD for Tuesday, the 14th of November 2023. This is the daily chart. We are bearish as far as the swing structure is concerned. We've had a swing break of structure over here, after which we anticipate a pullback to happen. We are right now in the pullback phase, and therefore internally on the daily we are bullish. Now, we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. So probably we come down, make a higher low, and then proceed further, probably to this zone. I also spot a fair value gap, which acts like a magnet. So if I can just mark it here. So this is the fair value gap that exists, that we can expect the price to kind of be attracted towards. So this is as far as the daily is concerned. So we are bullish, and we're expecting price to move into either this fair value gap or into this supply zone. So let's see how it goes. Moving on to the 4-hourly chart, and this is what it looks like. We are bullish. We've had a break of structure here, and after a break of structure we expect a pullback to happen. Generally, I expect the pullback to come to cross the EQ, come into the discount levels, and then kind of continue the trend. So right now we're kind of in the phase where we are playing the pullback. Where is price likely to come to? We don't know for sure, but there definitely seems to be I think on the 1 hour there seems to be like a pretty strong demand zone that we can look at. If we just go to the 1 hour, we can see that there's a lot of liquidity here in front of it. Also, this kind of led to a break of structure. So I'm expecting probably price to kind of move into this zone and then come down here. That is my expectation, but let's just wait and see what really happens. London opening is about 36 minutes away, and we'll see. But my expectation is going to be that we kind of move into this, and then so I'm expecting price to do something like this and then probably come down here. So let's see how that goes. We'll wait and watch. Moving on to the M15. The M15 is bearish for me, I think. Just waiting for, yeah. So the M15 is bearish. We had a break of structure here, after which we expect price to pull up. This looks like a good zone, which is a nested M15 zone within an H4, within an H1. So I'm thinking price will probably move in here and then kind of come down and continue further, taking this out. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens when London opens. We of course have news today at 13:30, and this is of course tomorrow, but we have some major news here at 13:30, and this is what the calendar looks like. Yeah, so just be careful of this CPI. I would also like to show, so we have I made a GPT, which is called the GPT Trader, and let's see what it can do for us. So this is in line with after OpenAI's 6th of November Dev Day announcements that came out. So you can now create your own GPTs that are useful for various things. So for this GPT to work, what you need to do is just provided 3 charts, the daily, the 4-hour, and the M15, and I'm going to just take off all the annotations that are there, and let's just see what it really does. So I'm going to just all it needs are the 3 time frames. So I'm just going to take a snapshot of this, which is my daily. I'm going to upload it here. I'm going to go to my H4, and let's just take a snapshot here. Actually, yeah, now let's just take a snapshot. Oh damn. Okay, now let's just take a snapshot. This is my H4, which I'm again uploading here, and it needs the M15. So as soon as this loads up, let's just see how this is looking. This is my M15, and I take a snapshot of this and I go and upload it here. Now as soon as these are uploaded, I just let it do its thing. There's a very detailed prompt that has been written in the background, which basically takes into account 3 time frames, and it has been trained on ICT concepts, on supply and demand, support, resistance, and so on and so forth. It looks at all 3 time frames and then tries to see what best strategy is to be taken. So for example, now it says based on the charts you've provided, EURUSD, it's conducting a multi-time frame analysis. So on the daily chart, it sees that there is a downtrend with a recent pullback, which is not bad. The market seems to have formed a potential lower high, which could be a precursor to further downtrend continue. Notably, there is a fair value gap near the 1.065 level, which the market could seek to fill. So if we go on to the daily and see the let me get my daily annotations on. So this is 1.06. Okay. It probably means somewhere here, or I'm not very sure where. Okay, anyway, on the 4-hour chart, we observe that the price is consolidating, which could imply accumulation or distribution. The consolidation is occurring below a significant swing high, which could act as resistance. There are multiple wicks above recent candles, suggesting rejection at higher price levels. So if we look at the H4, we see that, okay, so probably it's looking at all this resistance here and saying that, okay, maybe we're ready to go down. 15-minute chart analysis provides a more granular view where we can identify the intraday support and resistance levels. The price is showing a balance with a slight range bound structure. So if you look at the M15, okay, so probably this is the range that they're talking about. The price is showing a balance. This could be used to identify breakout or breakdown points for an intraday strategy. Confluence fair value gaps. On the daily, the gap near 1.065 serves as a potential target for shorts. Not very sure if I spotted any fair value gap. Okay, probably this is a fair value gap, but that's more like, I don't see anything around 1.065. Maybe it means this gap. Okay, I'm just going to mark this gap here, which is also a fair value gap. And okay, so this is probably what it's looking at. Order blocks, the recent high on the daily. Oh damn, network error that also happens. But yeah, you get the picture. This is how it's coming up, and it's I think pretty decent in terms of what it can do. So it's probably pointing to this fair value gap and probably this fair value gap, probably covering both longs and a short kind of a situation. Though personally, like I said, just to recap very quickly, we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher high. So we expect a low probably to come here, and then we go further. So as far as the daily is concerned, I'm going to be looking at maybe playing a short into this and then going up. On the H4, we're looking at again, probably price to come into, even if we look at premium versus discount, we are still in the premium of this leg. So I would expect maybe price to, there's a lot of liquidity below these lows. This appears to be some kind of a support zone over here, but I expect maybe at some point we just kind of go through that, come into the discount, and then look for longs. So playing shorts would make sense. Going into the M15, this is where we are. We've had a very corrective we had a very a move with a lot of momentum, probably fueled by news, and then we kind of correctively pulled up. I see these equal highs and this demand zone, supply zone. Expect price to kind of move into that and then come down. So yeah, favoring shorts is what I'm looking at. And okay, this is so yeah, shorts, entry price at 1.07, stop loss at 1.073, 1.062 is the, so okay, let's just see what it's recommending. 1.07. okay, let's just put this entry price is at 1.07, take profit at 1.062, and the price stop loss at 1.073. okay, so that gives us 1:2.67. Appears to be a fair enough kind of an estimate. I think this is okay. We can live with this, and yeah, let's see how it really pans out. We got a huge stop loss, which is covering all of this. So let's see how this goes. Waiting for London to open, and we'll take it from there. May you flow with the markets. I like that. All right, that's it.